Hi guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the BareMinerals BareSkin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation, and this is a gorgeous foundation. I got it right when it came out, like as soon as it was available for order, so I've had it I guess for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I've been using it every day, and I think that it really is a beautiful foundation. It has some cons, but a lot of pros. The color I have is Bare Linen. So it's really light, but it matches my skin tone wonderfully, like wonderful. So I'm really impressed with it. Now, a lot of people have bought the brush to go with it, and I did not buy the brush because at the time, I was just not feeling paying $29 for a brush because the foundation was $29 and then the brush was $29, and I just didn't see the need. I have a wonderful foundation brush that I use from Tarte, as you'll see in the demo video, and I really love that brush, so I was hoping that this foundation would work well with that brush. Well, the brush, it works okay with the Tarte brush, but I do see some brush strokes on my face from using it because I think that this is too liquidy for that brush, so I will probably break down and buy the actual brush that it came with, but it'll probably be around my birthday coming up before I buy it because it's a lot of money and I'm just not sure. But I think I probably will. We'll see. Anyways, so I'm going to show you how to put this on. Oh, and the sun's going away. I'm so sorry. The lighting is changing. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm just going to jump over to the demo video of how I put this on, and then you can come back here and we will discuss it. Okay, at this point I've applied moisturizer, and I also applied my That Gal primer. And I applied the Professional by Benefit, and this is why. I never have a problem with my pores, and I don't ever notice them being big, but with this particular foundation, I feel like that the foundation really will sink into your pores more than I've ever noticed with any other foundation that I've used, and that's not making it a horrible foundation by any means, but for me it was odd because I never really have to fill my pores, but this foundation will sink into them and make them more visible, I think, on me at least. So I do like to use a pore filler right up here and on my cheeks before I use this foundation, just so they're not so popping out at you. And I like the Professional for that, but I've also been experimenting with the BabySkin pore thing. I don't know. I haven't tried that one a lot, so I'll let you know if it's good or not. But anyways, I also applied a little bit of BB cream, and I've been wearing this BareSkin foundation for about 2 weeks. So I feel like I have maybe more than 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So I feel like I really have a good basis of how it works. So I don't think that this BB cream is affecting it in any way, but I did use this because I just bought it and I've been wanting to try it out and see how I like it. So this is what I have on. I also probably will do a review on this because I don't know if this is new or not, but it was the first time I saw it and it was really cheap and it kind of intrigued me, so I bought it. And I've been trying it out, so I wanted to put it under my foundation today. But I don't think that's going to affect anything because I have been wearing this for quite some time, so I do feel like I have a good grip on how it works. Anyway, so we're just going to apply it. Let me just shake it up first. It's very liquidy. Also, don't ever shake it without the cap on. I made that mistake the first time. I don't know what I was thinking. It went everywhere. Anyways, I'm going to be using the Tarte Foundation Airbrush Finish Brush because I didn't buy the BareSkin brush, as I said before. But I don't know if I will buy that brush or not. Woo! 2 drops just fell out quickly. Okay, well I just put 2 drops on it. That was odd. I've never had it come out that quickly before. Usually it takes like a good while before the drops come out. So, sorry about that. Anyways, so this brush I think works decent. I mean, it works well. I like this brush with all my foundations, but I'm not sure if the actual brush they made to go with this would work better, so I will probably end up getting it eventually, but at the moment I just can't see spending another 30 bucks on it, so I'm going to be doing this. I have 2 drops on. I find that it takes about 4 drops to do my full face, so I'm just going to start on this side. This is the color, in case you're wondering, Bare Linen, number 3, and I think it matches really well. It's funny though, because a lot of these YouTubers that I watch their BareSkin foundation reviews, and it's so funny because they have all these darker colors, and I feel like if I'd met them in person, or if I like seen them in person, that I would think that our skin tone were extremely similar, but I guess not. I just must be extremely light. I just don't know what's going on there. We'll see though. Anyways, so the Bare Linen works well for me, and it's number 3. Alright, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did put concealer on as well before I put this on. So, a little bit of concealer, but not much. Alright, going in and another 2 drops. Wow, this is being more liquidy today than normal. Maybe I shook it too much. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, other side of the face. Here we go. Alright, so I've applied the foundation, and I'm trying to get close so that you can see. Anyways, I have noticed that with this particular brush, using it, and this is pretty much the only brush I use, I do get brush strokes on my face, and I think it's because the foundation is so liquidy. So I think I probably will end up buying that brush, but it's going to be like probably around my birthday when I invest in it. Okay, so here's the foundation. You can kind of see, I mean, it really does give a nice natural look finish to the skin. Alright, I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on and come back and talk to you about it. So, alright, so let's discuss this foundation. I think that it has it's not really a dewy finish, but it's definitely not matte. It's, I think, really of a natural finish. It is just, looks like skin in my opinion, but recently my skin's been breaking out more than usual, and I think it's because I've been traveling all around and I've just been out of my normal skincare routine. So I have been getting breakouts, and I don't know if you can see, but I've been getting like little bumps here, and it covers the bumps, but it doesn't cover the bumps, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can't see them until you're up close, and then when you get close, it almost looks cakey around this whole area here will get kind of cakey looking, and I have to smooth it out throughout the day. And I'm not sure why that is. I don't think that I have oily skin. I like to think that I have like dry to normal skin, but I feel like maybe it does get more oily here with this foundation, and maybe it's just the breakouts and it's just making the foundation slide a little bit here. So I do like to put a lot of powder on it just to keep it matte right there, keep the oiliness controlled, but I really am not an oily person. As I mentioned in my demo, I do like to wear a pore filler with this foundation, and I'm not sure why that it settles into the pores more. I guess maybe because it's just so liquidy of a foundation. I haven't had this problem with any other foundation that I've ever worn. I don't really think of myself as having big pores, but when I do wear this foundation, unless I'm wearing a pore filler, I'm feeling like that it accentuates the pores, especially right up here in the forehead area for me, and then right here. So I'm not sure why, but when I do wear the pore filler, it is greatly decreased. If you do have the Professional or something like that, make sure to wear it with this foundation. I mean, because if it happens to me, it'll probably happen to someone else. I just think that it settles more into the pores than I'm used to, which is not bad as long as I'm wearing a pore filler. Now this says that it is brightening. If you've been watching my videos for an extended period of time, then you know that I am obsessed with anything brightening. For some reason, I don't have dark spots. I don't have age spots. I'm only 18 years old, but just something about having a glow to the skin that just really, like, I want it. So, of course, this intrigued me because it is the brightening, and I do feel like it does do a lot of brightening. I think that it really just brings your complexion to life. It gives it a natural finish, but it's also bringing, like, just a kiss of, like, glow and happy and brightening to your face. I think it really makes your face look awake and pretty flawless. I feel like this could get cakey though. I feel like around here when I'm having these issues it looks cakey until I smooth it out. And I think maybe if I had the actual brush that they made with it, that would probably decrease a little bit. I don't know if it's my brush causing this cakey looking to it. I mean, it's not horribly cakey, but I do feel like it could become cakey easier, so I don't know. I think when I get the actual brush, it'll be better. So if you're taking anything away from this video, this is a great foundation, but if you're going to get it, you should go ahead and get the brush. I mean, I haven't used the brush, so I can't say 100%, but I've used it without the brush, and I think that the foundation could perform a lot better with the proper tool that they made it with, so definitely going to have to get that, and I would highly recommend investing in that brush. As far as wear time goes for this, I have been wearing this foundation for about 2 weeks every day. And I think that and of course I'm wearing a primer underneath. I never don't wear a primer. So I haven't tested this foundation without it, but for me, I would never wear it without a primer, so it's irrelevant how long it lasts without a primer. But with a primer, I would say that this lasts about 6 or 7 hours. But I did wear this foundation to the Lady Gaga concert that I went to recently, and I put on all of my makeup about, what time? I woke up, I don't know, about like 10 at 10 in the morning, and then I wore it, and it lasted all the way through the concert, and when I got out of the concert at, let's see, 11:30, yeah, 11:30, it was still on my face, but keep in mind, I layered on lots and lots of the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray on it, so that, I feel like, definitely extends the wear of it. So it can last up to 12 hours, but you really need to put on a lot of setting spray. I do think that blush and bronzer and setting powders and everything blends on top of it wonderfully. And by the way, I'm sorry my nose is red. It's runny and it's just being not very nice today, so just ignore the red nose. I know I look like Rudolph. Ah! I dropped it. Anyways, so I feel like everything layers on it perfectly. It's not an issue. I really would recommend this foundation. I'm very happy with it. It is liquidy like a serum, that's true, and it's just, I feel like this is a really wonderful foundation. I'm really enjoying it. It's very lightweight for the summer, and I'm just really, really liking it. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it besides the fact that I highly recommend it. I think it's a wonderful product, and I'm just really in love with it. I really want to get the brush, and I think that's going to help it even more. But I'm extremely satisfied with this. Besides the few things I mentioned below, or mentioned already about the pores and this area. But I feel like that's fixable, and that's not a deal breaker for me. I really do like this. So that's the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out videos more frequently now that I'm in the summer and have more time on my hands. So, alright, see you later. Goodbye.